Hi everyone, welcome to Fan Mail Friday, my favorite time of the week, and goodness, what a week it's been. Thank you to everyone that joined us this time last week for Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home. It was a really amazing virtual scrapbook experience, and thanks for all your kind words about, if you participated, about how well it went and how much fun you had and how much you learned, because that's what we are here to do, is to entertain and teach at the same time. And then for those of you that joined us on HSN this week, my goodness, thank you so much for that as well. We went straight from that event all the way into a 24-hour craft event on HSN, and I could probably sleep now for about 2 weeks. But I have too much beautiful mail to do that because I think you want to see what all your fellow Griffinites have been sending in. Now, this is a beautiful card sent by Missy, who's on our crafts team. She's been taking a little time off, and then she sent me a beautiful card along with a shirt that you're going to just laugh at, right? Buckle up, Buttercup. All right, Buttercup must be the horse. But I got this shirt. Missy, the funny thing about this is that Patty also sent me this shirt, and now you sent me this shirt. I have two of them, so they must need to be in my life and adorn my workouts, because that's just that's just really funny. Oh, all right. Next I have two beautiful cards from Debbie, and Debbie is making some fun cut and embossed rosettes for her cards, and she even said this one would be a really great birthday card for someone, and you're right. And look at this. Debbie even made pretty stationery out of her lovely concentric die, inside die, and a little pocket from, look at that, from the outside of the crisscross frame dies. So Debbie, thank you so much. I think that's really, really clever. So yes, I will send those on because I need to send a few cards. I'm a little behind. Next, I have 3 cards that are completely blank and ready to send along as well, even ready to adorn with sentiments. Aren't these beautiful? These are the first cards from Becky, who used her concentric dies also for the first time. She's been following us for a very long time, and she's been crafting since she was 4 years old. Isn't that something? So she also was in 4-H, just like I shared during Crop at Home. 4-H was something that started all of my crafting. Well, that and my mom. Just an amazing program if you have that in your kids' schools and grandkids' schools. That's a neat thing. So it's really fun to get to know you, Becky, and thank you for sending me all these beautiful cards. And she says she's found a lot of help with her cards in the Griffinite community. And I think that's wonderful. So she joined finishing school and everything. So thanks for sharing that. Now, our friend Agnes has sent this beautiful treillage card, and with there's little sparkles in that lattice work, and look, tree and everything. Happy Arbor Day. Now, Agnes, that's the first and only card I've gotten for Arbor Day, so thank you for that. I think I better add that to my list of sentiments. What do you think? Oh, and then this is, so we have, I like to give everybody a name, especially the ones that we hear from regularly, only because that's the way I keep up with everybody. And so Singin' Sue Earhart, she named herself, all right? So she writes to me here, and she says, Singing Sue, and Sue, this is Sue with her mother and her daughter, and this is such a special picture because in Sue's letter, she writes that she's so excited about scrapbooking because she had never created a scrapbook page before. But when her mother passed away, which was not too long ago, she found a beautiful book that was a 12 by 12 album that says, For My Daughter. Now, her mother never got around to making those beautiful pages for her, and so Sue started with Crop at Home, and now she's going to fill it with the memories of her mother, and I just think that's so amazing, and just want to give you a big hug, Sue. So nice. Okay, now back to March when we had our National Craft Month giveaway. Look at this. This is a card made with all the goodies from that box from Belinda. And not only, look at this, she has this little card. And I know this came from us, and this is from Target. Look at that. There's Belinda. In the contest, we had to take a picture of ourselves every day, and so she's still doing it. Belinda, when I think about March and your 30 days of posting, 31 days of posting, how much fun you were having. The pictures were adorable. And here you are, so sweet to send me one more just to complete it. So thank you for that. Okay. Now, Joyce sent me her very first iris fold card, and look at that. She did a great job. A little apple, a little butterfly, and her very first, and she loves making them. I think that's so great. That was a labor of love, especially to send it to me, so thank you for doing that. And then we have a card from Anne that's from our wildflower garden. So pretty. She says on the inside that this little bird is a weeble. Look at that. Ooh, it's moving. It's flying and fluttering. So pretty. So, so pretty. You are welcome for all that I do. I thank you for all that you do for us. Now, this next card is from Linda, the Anna Griffin gals, Linda Keller. She is using her grand border dies in such a pretty way. And this is my very favorite Happy Mother's Day card. Isn't that fun? Mother to two fur babies. And Linda, thank you for all the things that you all sent us for Cinco de Mayo. And big shout out to your mother, who is also Griffinite, Miss Kathy. All right, now this next card, this is from Doris. And if you just look at that, isn't that so pretty? The little Tussie Mussy and the lilacs, and so pretty on the outside and inside. And Doris, so she says she has been, recovering from some surgery, and she says that all this crafting has been a godsend for the last year, and she has spent a lot of time with her Griffinite friends, which I think is really nice. So a big shout out to you. Unpacking, she moved. They moved from Southern California to Arkansas, and she unpacked, and she has a whole room just for her Anna things, and she's now closer to her family. So Doris, thank you so much for including us in your move and your thoughts and everything. It's just so nice to hear from you. All right, now, Anita, who sends me beautiful things every single week for Fan Mail Friday. Today is no exception. Look at that china cabinet with a little charm and a beautiful keepsake on the inside. And then this one is so fun. It says, thinking of you, but on the inside, the note, let me show you all the butterflies, all right? The note says, Anna, as you can see, I got into some of my older Anna things. It's like finding brand new stuff. She'll be making cards forever, she says. And last but not least, she made a beautiful slimline card with all the tropical. This looks like it should be at the Beverly Hills Hotel, doesn't it? So pretty with the palm fronds and everything. So Anita, thank you so much for always being the mainstay of Fan Mail Friday. Okay, now when I opened this card, the front of it is so beautiful, but when I opened it, I immediately knew this was from Carmen, and because she has the most beautiful hand. And look, so she's a calligrapher, and look at this, she drew the vase underneath the rub-on, which I think is just so, so spectacular. And she's saying thank you for her Craft Month box as well. But the funny thing is, you're the second person that said to me, "Oh, I know I won." So it was around lunchtime after 2 for her hubby, and I said, "I'm going to win today," and I can feel it. And she clicked on Facebook, and she had won. Isn't that wonderful? Talk about manifesting things in your life that you say, how you say, when you say, what you say. Pay attention. Good job. All right, now, Miss Jane Edwards. Okay, Jane, look at this. Look at the card. So pretty. The pop out and the floral, and there's a little thank you hanging from the middle on a little ball and a charm. And then Jane made, look at this. Jane is new to us, but I'll tell you why in a second. Made me this pin with a beautiful metal clip. Those are those clips they use on the rose on The Bachelor, Jane. I'm sure you've never watched that, but as addicted to TV as I am. those little magnets clip on those roses, and I can clip on my beautiful pin that you made. Jane Edwards, all of you know her from Facebook because she has all those initials after her last name, and she is also a floral designer and has been for many years. And so what a fantastic thing to have you with us. And so it was Mother's Day last year that she found us because her daughter bought her an Empress Mini. And then she went from there. Can you imagine? Jane, you've done a lot of posting with us over this last year, so I'm going to actually make sure we photograph that so everybody can see. Okay, now my friend Sharon, all right, look at this beautiful card, all with the sewing, cut, and emboss folders, little fabric and the sewing machine and everything. And Jane writes all about her when she was growing up, learning to sew and learning to make her own clothes and how important that was. And then she goes on to talk about the thing that she and I share the most, which is a love of vintage things and old things and how to work with them and how to preserve them. And Sharon, I just tell you, it's so nice. She says, we're kindred spirits. We could put on Frank Sinatra, pour some wine, and make cards together. Oh, that sounds like heaven. Oh, we should do that. I'm going to come out and see you. Okay, that's right. That's good. Yes? Okay. All right. Now, Miss Marianne in North Carolina is making thank you cards. My goodness, Marianne. I just think of you often, so many times, and I'm glad to hear that you are doing really well. And we were so excited to see your beautiful picture during Crop at Home, so thank you for sending that. And she wants some new flowers, so I'll get on that. I'll get on getting you some flowers, Marianne. Anything for you, okay? All right, now this next card is from Charlotte, and what's so interesting is that Miss Charlotte, she appreciates the talent and love of vintage, and she makes newsletters for a lot of groups that she belongs to, and she uses vintage art, which I think is really fun. But Charlotte Abbott, I actually have a dear friend named Charlotte Abbott, and she lives in California. So isn't that fun? And you're in Sulphur Springs, Texas. So hello to you. And she sent me a picture of an iris fold card that she made. Oh, okay. Now Griffinites, they are spanning the globe. And this really fun thing. Okay, so this is from Monica. Monica writes to me a beautiful little letter about the fact that she makes cards, but she sends them to the Queen. Now, not just the Queen of England, right? This is the Christmas card that she sent to Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. And this, look, the little teacup, right? Also to Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. Isn't that something? So sad about his passing. She also sent this thank you card. And look, Princess Beatrice got her wedding in front of the chapel easel card. And then there's another Christmas. Also, she must send cards to the royal family on a monthly basis. All of them went even to the Queen's dresser. So I'm guessing, Monica, you must be friends. These must be people that you know and love really well. Now, I'm a big fan. Don't get me wrong. Seen everything there is to see. Been to Buckingham Palace. But wow, those cards are extraordinary and so nice that they sent you back a thank you note saying what a great job you did. Wow, I don't even think to do that. Maybe we should all send one. I don't know. You must tell us more about your history and how that came to be. All right, now, this card came with a word of caution. Very late Christmas card. Yes, I'm mailing Christmas cards in April. All right, this is Michelle. Now, Michelle, we love you, and I would think about this being a Happy Holidays, beautiful Christmas card any time of the year at all. But what's so fun about this is, well, there's a picture of the family, so here we go. This is the picture. What you don't know is this is from 2018. Here is the 2017 and 2018 Christmas letter, all right? Here is the 2019 Christmas letter, and then we have the 2020 Christmas letter, and Michelle, I just want to hug you. I love this. And she even says, I don't think you want to read all this. And I was like, well, of course I do. Because then that way I get to know you. But at the same time, I'm just taken aback at the fact that you have this beautiful journal of your life that you are giving people, no matter what time of year, you're actually letting us in. And what an incredible feeling that is. That's what we do. That's why we send cards. And for those of you that do these beautiful yearly letters, it lets you in on the fact that, this is what happened. So, gosh, I'm glad to be on your list. Yeah, I realize it's May. Whatever. Okay. Now, I have a very special card at the end, and this is, I'm going to show it to you first. It's a beautiful china cabinet easel card, all with turquoise and flowers and dragonflies, and there was a gorgeous letter on the back, and there's a bracelet, a beautiful gratitude bracelet. Oh, it's so, so pretty. Oh, but what's so neat about it is that there's a letter in here, and this is from Sarah Rangel Murphy. And just a shout out to you, my friend. It was nice to see you at Create Crop at Home, and I really love the picture of your cat Jeffrey as Joffrey from Game of Thrones on the wall, and your cat Charlotte laying upside down, and that was in the middle of all of her Crop at Home die cuts on the floor. It was amazing. But this letter, I just had no idea what has happened for you since we first met at Create 3. And I can't even start, I can just start to think about, if you lose something that's very valuable to you, you lose one of your senses, right? And so temporarily lost her hearing. And it's taken the last 3 or 4 years, 5 surgeries. Wow, 5 surgeries, and to get 93% of her hearing back. And so what's neat about this letter is that she didn't think I'd remember her, and then there she was at Create 6 as a really wonderful tribute, and I didn't know any of this in the video that we did with you, and I have to send you a copy of it so that you can have it. But you were so special. You were our opera singer. I fully intended that next year to have you sing for us at Create, and I'm still going to do that if you want to. All right, because you are so talented. I'm going to leave you with 2 quotes that Sarah gave us, and one is from Saint Mother Teresa. The first is, it's not about what you do, but how much love you put into what you do that counts. I love that. All right, and then the second one is, spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Oh, I think that was very much my purpose as well as yours, and just adorable. Just big hug to you, and to all of you for sending me these incredible expressions of creativity and thoughtfulness and family and just well wishes all around. Just send that right back out to you, hoping that every one of you leaves this video a little happier. Bye for now.